My name is Nicole Drever. I'm Environmental Works Officer with Nillumbik Shire Council, and this evening a group of volunteers will be meeting to survey the reserve behind me for Eltham Copper Butterfly caterpillars as part of our annual monitoring program.
We're volunteering to come and count the Eltham Copper Butterfly caterpillars and see where they are in the reserve.
And what do the caterpillars look like?
They're just like a whitey grey small shape. It's quite hard to find.
There is a relationship between the Eltham Copper Butterflies and Notonkus ants, or epaulet ants as their common name. As the caterpillars come out of the nest of a night, the ants escort them out. While the caterpillars are eating the leaves, etc., we all know what goes in must come out the other side. What comes out is a nice sugary solution we call honeydew, and the ants collect that honeydew. So that's their payment for being bodyguards from parasites. So parasitic wasps or prey such as other ants, spiders, etc. while they're out feeding.
The Eltham Copper Butterfly is a really important species. It's a flagship species that lots in the community can relate to. So there's that special connection, but it's a flagship species because by protecting the butterfly, we also protect the ecosystems in which the butterfly live. And that's a really important issue in this current day where risk to biodiversity is an increasing problem.
I asked around on Facebook actually. I was looking for some community volunteering to do and somebody put me in touch with the team. I've just moved to Warrandyte in the last year and am really starting to get in touch with, I guess, the landscape out here and really wanted to know more about the place where I live and all the creatures within it.
It's the effort of community really that drives council to work towards conserving our local biodiversity, and really council can't do it without the community, so any kind of involvement is extremely worthwhile and so very important.
There's new colonies being found and that's surprising and great news. So people will have heard about the finding of the butterfly near the Montmorency railway station and more recently at Eltham East Primary School, which is fantastic news for the community.
So my mum worked there, so we were there just walking around. My mum thought she saw one, so she told me to go have a look, and I found it sitting on one of the sweet potato bushes. So it's quite small and it's got like orange on the back wings, and they've got the little antennae, and the male have orange at the end of them and the female don't.
It was in pretty dire straits back in 2010, but since then, because of the interventions that have been put in place, it's really recovered well. We're in a new phase though now, especially with climate change, and to be honest, stretched resources. So trying to manage those competing tensions is a real difficulty for both the council, governments and volunteers in the community.
We currently have funding from the federal government through the Environment Restoration Fund to enhance and maintain the Eltham Copper Butterfly habitat and the populations. If we don't get funding, there's a real chance that we will lose our local populations of the butterfly.
It's really important that we learn how to protect all our native biodiversity because that's how we're going to survive as a community and just so we can reflect on the beauty of nature.